live show, really.
Thanks for having us.
So we learned that we'll start with Surejobz. We learned that he wants to partner with ACHA, that's Africa Caribbean Heritage Alliance. For those of you who don't know what ACHA is all about, they are an international NGO, which Okama will be giving us more details of what ACHA has done in the past and their future plans as well. But at the meantime, we need to get familiar with Surejobz. Welcome. Can you introduce yourself to those of us, those people coming in that don't know you? Can we meet you?
Thank you, Priscilla. So my name is Alexander Oshunloye, and I'm based in Dublin, Ireland. I'm the founder of Surejobz app, and recently Okama and I went into this agreement to collaborate. So I like what Okama is doing, what ACHA is doing, which is basically creating alliance between Africans and the Caribbeans, basically. I think by partnering with them, would be able to tap into the energy they already have. And what Surejobz app is basically is an online freelance job marketplace. So we think we have opportunities, we have synergies where we can have ACHA users benefit from Surejobz app and have Surejobz app users benefit from ACHA as well.
Right. A lot of people will still want to ask you this question as how do they stand to benefit from this, especially youth in Nigeria that are so good at doing stuff on the internet. They want to know how they can benefit from Surejobz and ACHA coming together.
So Nigeria has, we have a bundle of talents, right?
Right.
In my experience, in my research, my personal experience, I know employment is tough in Nigeria. Nigeria is churning out graduates and the jobs are not there to suck them in, right? So what Surejobz app is trying to do is we're trying to connect service sellers and buyers. So if you have a service, say for example, you're an auto mechanic, for example, or you're a web designer, you're a graphic designer. With the one app, Surejobz app, you're able to connect to those people and hire them at any point in time, right? So the app has a unique feature that enables you to find people who are nearest to you. So wherever you are in the world, so let's take Nigeria for example, or Lagos, you're somewhere in Victoria Island and you have a breakdown, you could easily pick the Surejobz app and reach the nearest auto mechanic near you or the nearest vulcanizer near you and have the person come fix your car wherever you are. The same is true. The same is true if you need a graphic designer. So you can pick the app and you'll be surprised. You probably have a graphic designer next door to you and you don't even know it. And then you are able to hire that person, you enter into a negotiation, you agree pricing, and you hire that person to do whatever you want. So Nigerians are already in some of these job marketplaces, but I think having something more localized will give them the opportunity to understand it better and get hired faster. So that's the idea. That's what we're trying to achieve.
Well, that's a beautiful platform where you create jobs for the youth and also make life easy for us. I'd say something like Uber, but that's how those taxifier came to Nigeria and they started making names for themselves. That's a beautiful one. So how long have you been, how old is Surejobz? And is this your first entrance to Nigeria?
Is just a year plus right now, but we're just entering the Nigerian market. So we're trying to advertise, trying to get people to understand what the app does, and how people who are skilled can benefit from registering on the app. That would enable people who are looking for their skills to find them and hire them. So this is our first time going into Nigeria. We want to see what it looks like, and we're hoping to expand into other African countries like Ghana, South Africa, and the rest.
Welcome on board. So over to Okama. It's not news that you've been in the charity organization for so many years, and while you're doing your international thing, we intend to know how this gets to the low class people in Nigeria, how Nigerians stand to benefit, because most of your projects here are in Nigeria. So how does the youth and women stand to benefit from what you have done in the past, and your plans, your future plans, in also working with Surejobz?
Thank you very much, Priscilla. It's a pleasure to be on your program. My name is Okama Ekpe Brook. As founder and president of the Africa Caribbean Heritage Alliance, our goal is really to strengthen collaborations between Africans, people of African descent, and anybody who is interested in development of the continent. And this is critical because we feel that there's so much talent, there's so much positive energy, and there's so many Nigerians in the diaspora who have been looking for reliable, reputable channels to actually give back to the homeland, to the countries, to Nigeria, but they haven't had those opportunities. So with the establishment of ACHA, we are aligning those resources. We are bringing together all of those, the technical knowledge, the financial resources, the partnerships, to ensure that we can really invest in the young people, in women, in indigenous communities, basically, using the angles of culture, the creative industries, sports, to provide opportunities for our youth and women to improve their livelihood. So it's a great pleasure, to have come across Surejobz, which recently happened when we attended together the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit Initiative, which happens annually. And this is an initiative that brings together all Nigerians in the diaspora to dialogue on what we can do to contribute to, development in the country. And that is how, Alex and I met, and he introduced Surejobz and the, digital marketing app that they had just developed, which, ACHA thought it's an incredible tool for us to, engage with our young people. You know that we have so many unemployed youth in Nigeria.
Right.
And those youth are so talented, they're so creative, they're very energetic. So what better way to link them to, opportunities than to, use technology, which is already, available and globally accepted. So yeah, we're very happy to, work with Surejobz in this initiative. We would also be very happy to link Surejobz to our past projects. Some of the past projects you asked to talk about, we just recently concluded a 2-year program in Nigeria. I call it a program because it has so many different projects to this program. And one of those projects was funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Netherlands through the Voice in Nigeria. Voice in Nigeria is is a program that gives opportunities for people to be supported, uplifted in the sector of education, health, livelihood. So our project was providing access to health and education, and we utilize our core strength, which is cultural heritage, to work with indigenous communities, youth and women in Abuja Federal Capital Territory. So for 2 years, we were able to enter those communities in Buari, in Karu, in Kuje, working together with the stakeholders from those communities. And some of them have actually now come together to form a cooperative society. And the whole idea of the cooperative society is so that we can continue to sustain some of the savings programs that we were doing. Because the artisans, the performers, the artists, the sports people, and they've formed, community clubs, and they're making all of this beautiful product. What I'm wearing, my earrings, my hair, the beads in my hair, the color I use in my hair, it's all produced by local people. And so
Wow.
we as as an organization, we would like to, create a platform where they can market their skills, market the product that they're making. And so the formation of the ACHA Multipurpose Cooperative Society gives us that opportunity to continue to give them access to consumers to market the product without having to leave the community, without having to try to migrate to the urban areas that are already overpopulated. So that's one of the very
Right.
positive things that we did. And we will definitely be linking Surejobz app to, that cooperative society. And so with
Right.
today, setting up the e-commerce marketplace and
Right.
basically launching the
So
partnership with Surejobz, it's like,
so
woo!
so people can, those that have learned to make those beads and hair bangles and all that stuff, they can sell it on Surejobs app, right?
And no. So they can sell those products on the e-commerce website. So
On
what
the
Short Jobs
e-commerce
app,
website, right?
yeah. So what Short Jobs app will do is if they have other skills like those that I've mentioned, right? Say for example,
Right.
somebody has a sewing skill, is a designer, or somebody has a cleaning outfit, or whatever it is. So we have different skill categories in the Short Jobs app. It's free to register as a service seller. Once you register and you create a profile, you are able to also promote your profile. That's optional. But then a service buyer, right? There are two accounts you can create as a service seller or as a service buyer. The service buyer creates an account with the sole purpose of looking for people to hire, right? So we think
Right.
it's a better situation where people are looking for people to hire and contacting them. So it's like an inbound thing, as against
Right.
what is currently obtainable in many of the job marketplaces where people go on and start to post projects, right? That I want this done. And then hundreds of people start to bid on those projects. And at the end of the day, you end up choosing the wrong person who will mess up that project, right? So we have changed the system around with Short Jobs. We made it leaner. So there's no project management on the Short Jobs app. It's just an avenue to connect service buyers and sellers who can then go out to either do a physical project or a remote project and then come back to the app and rate each other. So the app also allows a service buyer and a service seller to rate each other. So as time goes on, people are able to use the app with confidence, knowing, okay, this person has a high rating or this person's pricing is okay, and things like that. So it's a robust app that over time will start to show what the features really can do to benefit people who use it.
Wow, beautiful. So it's free to register
Absolutely. As a
online
service seller,
for everybody or for people
it's free
from
to
ACHA?
register for everybody, right? But as a service
Right.
seller, you could also optionally promote your profile. But for a service buyer,
Wow.
you need to subscribe, right, to unlock the contact of the service sellers. Basically, the service sellers are the skilled people, the service providers, right? So that's where Surejobz app gets their revenue from. And that helps us
Wow.
to run, and that helps us
Beautiful.
to run the app. Yeah.
This is lovely. Do you have plans to work with Nigerian government?
Hopefully, if there's such a thing, like in this part of the world, they have systems where if you're unemployed, there'll be a job center where you have to go to. And if you require any training, they'll help you. If you require to work on your CV, they'll help you. All to lead you towards getting the right job, right? If there's such a
Wow,
system in
beautiful.
Nigeria, we could connect Surejobz app to it, where when you go to a job center, you could also register on Surejobz app.
Lovely. I love hearing stuff like this, especially when I know that ACHA is bringing up youths and women and also creating a platform, that's the e-commerce site, for them to also showcase their products and sell online. And here is Surejobz doing the connecting thing. You want to get a mechanic, anything at all, just go to Surejobz and
Absolutely.
voila. I'm so excited. I think we have elapsed our 25 minutes, but this is quite an interesting. Do you have anything to add to it, Madam Okama? Do you have anything to add to what you shared?
Yes. So absolutely, we would like everybody that is listening and others to please visit the ACHA website, because that is actually where this is how the partnership is going to manifest. So there is a link on the ACHA website, which people will have to go and register through. And then once they register through there, we would know that, they are connecting to Surejobz.
Wow.
So they need to visit the ACHA website at www.afrocaribbeanalliance.org. I'll repeat that, www.afrocaribbeanalliance.org. We're going to drop the link on the live, in the video, so that people can make sure that they connect right away, because this is going to be real hot. So as soon as it goes viral, they want to be the first ones that are on there.
Absolutely.
To make sure they can find something. So thank you so much, Priscilla.
Thank you for this beautiful opportunity. Thank you for making me be a part of this. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Do you have anything to share with us before we go?
So I'm saying, go to ACHA right now, right? If you're involved with ACHA, and look for the Surejobz app link and register right away.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having you on the show. And it's officially on. E-commerce site launching. I'm so excited. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Have a
Bye.
great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you, Mr. Alex.
Thank you.